So you're 5 points behind now. If you could cut that to 2 or 3 by the time we sort of come out of the March international break, I know it's a long time, but that's when the real title run in. Do you think they'd bottle it?
Yeah, well, I mean, if it was 2 or 3, they'd still have to come to the Etihad in April. I can't remember the last time they won at the Etihad in a meaningful game.
I think what's really interesting, though, this season is that City fans almost feel like they are relying on Arsenal to drop rather than actually pointing towards this team is good enough to just keep doing what we're doing and eventually overtake them.
I think that
even when you were behind us in that season that you mentioned, you were sort of saying, this team is so good, we will eventually catch up.
Yeah, but what you got to remember is that the reason we're looking at Arsenal games where they drop points is because we're not winning the points ourselves. And you have dropped a few points, we've dropped a few points. But I think back to that treble year, like I said, you had 50 points that season. I remember on New Year's Eve, we played Everton at home, which was a poor Everton side, by the way, and we drew that game 1-1. And I was thinking, we're 8 points off them, heading into the new year. Arsenal stomping everyone, and look what happened there.
We've got a completely different squad, though. Look, you can't keep looking back on years. This is a different Arsenal team, different Arsenal squad. Way better than it was.
It won't be a different team until they actually win it, though.
Yeah,
they're always going to have that.
Arsenal need to actually go and get a trophy because at the minute they're just pretty much bottle jobs with the Premier League. Everyone keeps catching them up.
It's like the world is watching and waiting for us to drop points.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because
you drew 2-2 at the Stadium of Light.
Yeah, I know.
You've just said you're the team to beat. Now, do you think when City were ahead, when Liverpool were ahead, do you not think people watching them games thinking, will they drop points?
It's patterns. People look back and people are sort of hoping and praying on past patterns to come true again. But I think that there is a sense in everyone around us. Everyone knows that this is our league to lose.
You won about 14 and 16 games a couple of seasons ago, and it was the one game against Villa you lost, and you still didn't win the league.
But that brings its
way
own
better
pressures.
team than you are now.
You say we know it's ours to lose. That's going to bring its own pressures within the dressing room. Outside of Gabriel Jesus, who's never available, no one's won it.
You were a good side last year. You got to the late stages of the Champions League. What happened in the league? You battered us 5-1, and everyone's saying this Arsenal team's so much better than Man City. You beat us by 3 points to second place.
We fell off a cliff. Liverpool ran.
But why did that happen? Why did you fall off a cliff? Could that happen again?
We had an injury.
Team.
We had an
You said
injury
it's the same
crisis.
team.
No, it's not. Look at
how many players different.
Plenty of players back fit. And by the way, we've also had an injury crisis this season, but it's sort of been overlooked because of the depth and cover that we have.